What's going on, everybody? My name is Vash, and just to give you a bit of a rundown on who I am, I've been playing Smash since way back in the 64 days. Been to EVO about 5 times, played in many tournaments all across the country, and just overall a huge fan of the series. We're coming down to the last couple weeks before Ultimate launches, and today I'm making the case for Lloyd Irving as my #1 pick for Smash Ultimate DLC. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get this show on the road because we got a lot to go over. In Japan, the Tales of series is referred to as one of the big 3 JRPG powerhouses alongside titles such as Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. Dating back all the way to 1995 with Tales of Fantasia on the Super Famicom, the series has grown tremendously. It spawned 16 core series titles, 11 escort titles, 5 anime series, and well, the list goes on and on. It's even got its own annual convention called the Tales of Festival with attendance records reaching as high as 20,000. It's so big it's even hosted in soccer stadiums. That's wild. Even with all this success, the series never really caught traction overseas until its 5th core title finally managed to break through to the Western audience with Tales of Symphonia. Starring our main dude of the evening, that's right, you saw it coming, the golden boy, Lloyd Irving. So you may be asking, who is Lloyd Irving? Why do I care? Well, let me bring you up to speed. Lloyd Irving is the main protagonist to the big hit JRPG Tales of Symphonia. The game was featured on Nintendo GameCube and released in North America on July 13, 2004, and was published by Namco, now known as Bandai Namco. Lloyd is a strong-hearted youth who, after having his town raided by Desians and tossed out in exile, is thrusted onto his dying world and now finds himself joining a quest on restoring mana to the planet. With a blade in each hand and harnessing the power of X-Spheres, Lloyd and company head out with the chosen of regeneration in hopes to make the world a better place. Symphonia has been the major catalyst to the popularity of the Tales of series in the West. Sales of this game back in 2004 went above and beyond, even beating out major titles such as Paper Mario, Persona, and even Kingdom Hearts. Hell, it even had its own exclusive GameCube bundle. I would go as far to say Symphonia could be regarded as the Final Fantasy VII of the series. It hit the mark on every aspect when it comes to the wants and needs of a JRPG. A complete and interesting cast of characters, amazing music and environments to explore, and a compelling, immersive story that still stands to the test of time. It's an instant classic and one that has earned its spot in the timeline of gaming history. So how does all this tie Lloyd into Smash Brothers? Let me tell you. Picture this, it's 2005 and the announcement happens, Super Smash Bros. Brawl is coming. Well, after a couple delays that is. But then, the Smash Dojo website was launched and it became the place to be. Everyone was checking in every day to find out if their favorite character was making the cut. The reveal trailer even featured Snake from Metal Gear, and that really stirred up the fandom on who could possibly be in the game. And even though Lloyd didn't make the cut for Brawl, this in no way diminished his popularity and support from fans. Spanning from fan-made splash screens, fan art, and some fans going even as far to make their own game to include him. Both Super Smash Flash 1 and 2 featured Lloyd as a playable character, giving him a distinct and interesting moveset. It was really well done. When it comes to Tales of Symphonia, Lloyd's X-Sphere gives him the power to perform a wide range of moves called arts. Many of these arts would fill in the moveset of Smash perfectly. Moves such as Jab Attack that could fit well with Sword Rain. His side smash, Beast covers that really well. How about a good recovery? He's got options there too. Tempest or Side Tempest could be used as his side B or up B. And same thing goes with Rising Falcon and Rising Phoenix. His neutral B could be something special where he dishes out his iconic Demon Fang, or with further button taps he could maybe have double Demon Fang or even Demonic Chaos. He's got it all. And to top it all off, his Falcon Crest could be used as a devastating final smash, cinematic and all. Even back then, fans knew Lloyd's style would fit perfectly with Smash Brothers. The dude even got a guest appearance in Soul Calibur Legends, giving a good example of how versatile and open-ended this character can be. However, a good moveset isn't the defining factor to being in Smash, now is it? So now let's jump up a couple years to 2014. Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U was announced, and fans all around were once again hoping their favorite characters were gonna make the cut. Sadly, Lloyd once again fell short of making the roster. But then, something crazy happened. Lloyd's in Smash! Nintendo released a Smash ballot to gauge their audience on who their favorite choices were to make it into the game. This allowed the chance for fans to place their votes for their favorite characters, and to our knowledge, the characters with the most support got Mii costumes. Characters like Isabelle, Inklings, Chrom, King K. Rool, and many others all got Mii costumes. And hey, Lloyd did too! He got recognized. After years of hopes and dreams, we were finally getting somewhere. There was even very similar moves like Tempest and Sword Rain the Mii Fighter Swordman had that made the outfit really feel at home. Sure, he wasn't playable, but when you get represented in Smash, your odds for the next title go up tremendously. And that very next title would be the newly announced Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The tagline for this game is "Everyone is here," and that's exactly what they meant. Every character that had been playable in the past is in Ultimate. Veterans such as Pichu, Young Link, Wolf, Snake, and Ice Climbers were now back in the roster. Quickly after its announcement, Smash fans took it upon themselves to showcase a character poll on who they believed had the best chance to make the roster for Ultimate. And wouldn't you know it, Lloyd soared to the top of most of these polls, taking 4th place in the Smash Reddit poll over big names like Skull Kid and Sora, and came in 5th on the poll that took its votes from various social media outlets. Newcomers like Isabelle, Inklings, Chrom, and King K. Rool were also added to the base game. Wait a minute, the same characters that got Mii costumes in Smash 4 are now playable? Other characters that received costumes in Smash 4 were now bumped up as assist trophies such as Black Knight, Zero, and Akira. One of the few who were not shown as an assist trophy, a spirit, or a costume was Lloyd. Now we can't say for sure his costume isn't in the base game. Some costumes were shown like Nia from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but now we know Chrom even has a Mii outfit and he's playable, so it's just a bit weird that a DLC costume like Lloyd's isn't shown in any way. Another interesting thing to note, just like in Smash 4, Bandai Namco is playing a big role in helping with the creation of Smash Bros. Ultimate, the same company that is in charge of the Tales of series. In an interview with Tales series producer Makoto Yoshizumi, he revealed part of the Tales team were on board with the development of Smash Ultimate. And although he wouldn't push any of his characters on the game, he expresses his hope to see one will make it into the roster. But Vash, the Tales series has so many characters. Why Lloyd? Well, in an interview with Masahiro Sakurai, the main developer and director of the Smash series, he was posed with the question, and this was his response. "I'm not sure if there was any other appropriate choice. I really think it has to be Lloyd here. If there was anyone you needed to be on your side when wanting your character in Smash, it's Sakurai." Also, in the last Smash Direct, it really was something of a heartbreaker for fans. Many big contenders got deconfirmed like Skull Kid, Shadow, and unfortunately Isaac. Sorry Isaac bros. And many others. On the other hand, this really helped Lloyd's chances even more so, having less characters to fight against. This Direct also introduced another game mode called World of Light. It utilizes these things called spirits. Spirits are where you collect various non-playable gaming characters, kinda like stickers in Brawl, but they act like equipment in Smash 4. These spirits power up your fighters in the base game, and although we can't tell if this deconfirms possible character choices, it's not like it's doing them any favors. It's also been shown some spirits are called fighter spirits, which to our knowledge aren't equipable and are only there for players to enjoy the art. After the last Direct, Sakurai stated 5 DLC characters were coming within a year after release, and just recently tweeted that they were already set on who those characters would be. Now I know everyone has their own interpretation of how this looks. I personally think that this benefits Lloyd for the better. Nintendo having a say in DLC character pool means their personal interests will be on display. And one of those I imagine may very well be to give Bandai Namco a bit more of spotlight since their only character is Pac-Man. A lot of third parties are getting so many big time representation characters. Capcom has Mega Man, Ryu, Ken, and Guile, along with many other characters. Konami has Simon, Richter, Dracula, Snake, and much more. Same thing with Sega having Sonic, Bayonetta, and their other reps tossed into the mix. Giving a big dev team like Bandai, who is also developing the game, just makes so much sense. If there was ever a time for Lloyd to make it into Smash, it's now. Well, that was quite the ride. I do hope all this sits well with you guys. Like I mentioned, this whole thing started way back in the Brawl days for me. The character is someone who really stood out to me, and Symphonia is a game that will just stay with me forever. It's less than a month until Smash Ultimate releases, and I just want to put this video out there to support one of my favorite characters of all time. I truly believe he'd make a great addition. Smash has never had a dual swordsman like him, so he'd bring something new to the table. I tried my best with all the information that I could, and hopefully my goal of enlightening the fans and raising awareness of his chances to get in Smash resonates well with you guys. I really hope I didn't forget anything, and hey, maybe this will help Lloyd make your potential list when it comes to DLC. With all the past leaks, polls, theories, and just outright hype for Lloyd, I really think this can happen, and I guess only time will tell. So as you may have noticed, this is the first time ever making a video for me, so please be gentle. But I would love some feedback. I've never really done anything like this, and I've got plenty of people to thank for making this happen. I want to shout out Blue Neuron because without all of his support and research, this would have taken much longer. Be sure to check out the Lloyd thread on Smashboards. He's the one that started it. Huge shout out to my brother Brolylegs for helping me with the script and information. Big thanks goes out to Crimson Jake for giving me pointers with the video editing and such. Also want to thank iMackshun for providing gameplay footage since my memory card kicked the bucket. And thanks to NRG Solara and DanPal65 for overlooking my work and giving me some feedback. Be sure to check out all those guys because they were a big help. That's all from me. If you made it this far, I appreciate you, and if you want to subscribe, go ahead. I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/vash. I'll be playing plenty of Ultimate and would love to talk with y'all. And with that said, keep it real, and I'll see you next time.